episode. It's not the crazy, wacky mayhem. But I mean, let's start with, why is a Navy guy in Ethiopia?
Okay, well, I work for Combined Joint Task Force at the Horn of Africa, and they're headquartered in Djibouti, which is, they do have water in Djibouti.
Djibouti. Wait, he's not going to get in trouble for telling us this, is he?
Well, no, not at all. No. We already talked about what can and cannot be talked about earlier today.
Yeah. When he said Djibouti, HerShe's like, what?
That's right. He's over in Ethiopia just so we can actually make the, hey, I'm making a Djibouti call joke. That's all.
I've only spent a little bit of time in Djibouti. But,
it's all about phrasing.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Girl IT.
Gotcha.
Hey, don't tell nobody else that.
But in any case, what I do is I work as a liaison from the CJTF people to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs here in Ethiopia. Mostly, just coordination, logistics, hearts and minds, that sort of stuff.
It's like military QA talk going on right now.
Yeah. Nice, yeah. Bob's getting ready to whip out the Crickets app on you.
Yeah.
What time is it over there?
It is about 5:20. We're exactly 8 hours ahead of you.
You're 8 hours ahead of us.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
So we are still moving forward with the whole December event, and we've yacked about it. We were going to be doing it back again at Rochester Mills and Rochester Hills. That venue's been great to us for our year-end events. In fact, that as soon as I called him, he said, "Yep, absolutely. Remember you guys, looking forward to it. You're going to be doing the same kind of thing this year." Yep, he said, "Great. We'll let everybody know ahead of time," because that was one of the cool things that happened there last year. Is it really kind of grew outside of just our group. Part of the cool thing about having people there last year, the first year, was the cool thing was that I got slapped by a little tiny Navy girl. Oh yeah, it's out on YouTube.
Oh it is. Yeah. That will be forever documented.
We raised like $300 to get Dave smacked by a cute little Navy girl.
Yeah, that was like $300 in 15 minutes, and like a 5-second slap. It was awesome.
What is the name on YouTube?
We'll send it to
Dave Phillips get slapped by Navy girl. Because Bob uploaded it, so it's pretty. Yeah,
but
it was the homepage of our website for about a day and a half.
Right, but then last year we had a lot of the guys who actually got. There were some of the guys who had got some of the stuff that we had shipped over to Afghanistan that were back stateside in Michigan, and they showed up in uniform, and it was really, really cool, including Major and his wife, which was really, really awesome, and that worked out well. But it was kind of a cool ripple effect because it rapidly grew just from our group, and we
had random people just showing up, just donating money.
Well, yeah, I mean, we had the 100 and 120 people that were floating around from our group, but then people were walking by going, "Hey, why are there people here in uniform? What's going on?"
Yeah.
We told them the story, and yeah, I mean, we walked out of there with what, $1,700 for us?
Awesome. I think it was pretty close to 2, actually, plus all the stuff.
Nice. Yes, I mean, it was just a really, really cool thing, and so wound up, because I mean, and it's the whole thing where it's us 101. We try to do things in a manner that doesn't suck, and so we tried to make sure we were getting the cool stuff and getting things they actually need, that you wouldn't necessarily think about, like earbuds. Earbuds.
I keep hearing like socks and like wet wipes are like gold.
Yeah, baby wipes are
like
gold,
cigarettes in prison to like guys over. Is that true or am I wrong?
It really depends on where you are, Bob. For the like your typical grunt or soldier walking around in Afghanistan, yeah. However, you have to send them the little packages that'll fit in the cargo pockets. What people do is they'll send them the economy size. You probably have a new economy size.
The ones where you buy at Costco, right? That are like 700 wipes. Yeah,
yeah. They don't actually fit in cargo pants pockets,
right?
Yeah, a guy really can't carry those around.
Right.
So.
No, so
if it can't fit in the cargo pocket, it's not cool.
Right. So, and this year we are basically, I hate using the word adopting, but I guess that's kind of what we're doing. We're working with the Marines that are attached to the embassy over there in Ethiopia. So what's the scoop? Like what do the Marines at the Ethiopian or the American embassy in Ethiopia do? What's the story?
Okay, every embassy in the world has a Marine security debt. They call them MSGs attached to it. It's a competitive program for Marines, but they get to go to an embassy wherever in the world, and their job is to not let anybody kill the embassy. So
it sounds like a pretty clear, clean-cut job description.
Yeah, exactly. They handle all the physical security. Like, so when you go in, you have to, pass through their watchful eyes and hope they don't hit you. They live on the embassy compound.
Gotcha.
They don't live on the embassy compound, but they do. But there are 7 of them at this particular embassy, so they're all, in their early 20s. Their det commander, who was actually had dinner with last night, is like 35. That's the oldest one.
So what, did they all call you Grandpa, or no?
Nice.
No, they don't.
Oh, that's right. People actually listen to you and you respect you over in that food chain, right?
That's why he doesn't mind leaving.
He's actually got a command structure that people actually pay attention to him, unlike us.
Yeah, they call me Senior Chief. Yeah, so
yeah, right.
It works. But no, that's their deal. They stand watches 24/7 all over the embassy.
Russ, don't you have like
nobody kills anybody?
What is the status? I keep forgetting from Cannonball Run that you can like run around in a. What's the status that he has? Why did I forget that real quick? I wanted to talk about
diplomatic immunity
that Russ has.
Yeah, the diplomatic immunity. Thank you. Because I said he wants
Cannonball Run.
Yeah.
I always go Lethal Weapon 2.
Oh,
diplomatic immunity.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking about
it's
the
been revoked.
No, I'm
you
thinking
cannot
about
even give me a parking ticket.
I'm thinking Jamie Farr.
Jamie Farr. I have diplomatic immunity. Yeah,
with the orangutan driving with the flags in the front. Like,
well, actually, speaking of that, I mean,
that's what I picture Russ driving around in like a 1979 Rolls Royce with an orangutan in the front.
Well, Russ, didn't you just post that you got an Ethiopian driver's license? Do you actually have to have
I have
something
an Ethiopian driver's license. I drive an LAV, which is a light armored vehicle, which is really a Toyota 4Runner. But yes, I do in fact have a diplomatic immunity.
That's such a bad idea. Like, how did they not ask us about that before that happened?
He didn't tell. He didn't tell them he knows us. That's probably a wise career move on his part.
Well, it's sort of like Rob Ray, and congratulations, by the way, to Rob Ray, who just won the seat on the Rochester Hills City Council. But I was joking with Bob. Yeah, we'll never see him again.
Nope. No, he invited us to his congratulatory.
He's
party.
my money guy. You better not go nowhere.
Right? He's got all your finances.
Yeah.
So one of these guys.
Focus.
We're working. Yeah, you know us, Russ.
I know.
So one of these guys. You told me one of the kind of the sad story over there is they're making them take all their beer signs down and all that kind of stuff because it's not. They're not apparently allowed to glorify the use of alcohol.
DOD mandate.
Right.
Yeah, they live in a small house on the thing, and they have like a bar actually in their house, which every Marine house and every embassy in the world has.
As it should.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed there's beer in Ethiopia. I'll just leave it at that.
St. George's beer, apparently people like it, Bob. But they made them take down all like their alcohol signs and everything like that because the Marine Corps has a mandate to deglamorize the use of alcohol.
Mandate to deglamorize.
That sounds
deglamorize.
That sounds pretty.
Yeah, that sounds like a phrase you'd only hear from the military.
Yeah.
Mandate to deglamorize.
Yeah.
Is there some kind of like acronym that goes with it?
Right. Yeah. What's the alphabet soup that goes along with that?
And classic me, if I ever heard something like that, I would be playing like the Schmitz gay commercial on YouTube on all the bars. Like deglamorize. How about that? You like that?
Yeah, it's pretty lame. And they're very sad Marines about it, but what are you going to do?
What are you eating over there, by the way? Just curious.
Eating is hard here. They eat a lot of lamb. They eat a lot of goat. Actually,
because you got to catch
my neighbors
them.
have a family reunion or some damn thing in their compound, and they drug 2 goats into their yard, and they all stood around while they, cut the goats' heads off.
Sweet.
And then skinned them and then put them on fire and cooked them.
Nice, Bob. Is this thing on? Yeah. Bob's just being a pain in the ass.
What else is new?
Right. Oh, we lost him because his connection cut out.
I guess it offended him.
No. Trust me, that did not offend. If nothing else we've done to that man over the course of the past few years has offended him, that will not have offended.
If you're listening on the radio,
here he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he calls back. Yeah, I was going to say, Russ, if you're still listening, thank you.
You back?
The cell service in Ethiopia is not awesome.
Really? They don't have a Verizon guy walking around Ethiopia? Can you hear me now?
He's standing on the roof right now.
Right.
With one leg up.
No, it's usually with an AK-47. You will hear me now.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If somebody can live tweet the raid on bin Laden's compound, I'm pretty sure there's connectivity somewhere. But okay, so I mean, we are coming close to a break, so I want to make sure we hit all the salient details here. So our event is December 12th.
Salient? What? Are you still talking?
I'm sorry.
That's
should I stick with 2-syllable words?
Was there a
Yeah,
nine?
black girl here. Hello.
Was there a niner in there?
Right, yeah. Echo, Charlie, Wisco, Tango, Foxtrot, yeah. So December 12th is our event out at Rochester Mills and Rochester Hills. We do have, like I said, we are kind of working with these guys that are running the embassy, the Marines over there. They've got a wish list. We are looking to fill said wish list. I will be publishing that out probably tomorrow.
And that gear is going out to all Michigan troops that are overseas.
Yeah, and their families.
So we have connections to everyone.
I mean, that's the whole point.
The Michigan-based boots on ground.
Yeah, it's not just Marines.
Yep. So I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's something that I'll be honest with you. I mean, having Mike Major, show up with his wife last year was really friggin' cool. I mean, that was one of those things where getting the seriously getting.
You just liked it because his wife is hot.
Well, there's that. I mean,
Did you just say that?
It's kind of what Bob doesn't need to come to our events. Bo can. Mike doesn't need to come if Megan wants to show up. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. We're Facebook friends with her, not him.
Yeah, Megan knows that we like her better.
Right, as it should be.
Exactly.
But no, I
all
mean,
is good in the world.
Or just getting the honestly, I mean, kind of getting the note back about our T-shirts getting blown up was cool stuff. Getting the pictures back from the guys out in the field. That
wearing the T-shirts.
Yeah, that we threw out on our Facebook page and out on the site. I mean, that's a really cool thing. I mean, it's nice to know. It's kind of like we threw out on the Facebook page today. Nothing we ever do is ever going to say thanks enough. So this simple, stupid crap that we actually can do. It's what we can do. It is what it is. And the offer is always open. For any of those guys. As they come back, we want them. To show up an event. We want to do whatever we can for them to help them get. A new gig. And we've had a couple of folks that have taken us up on that offer.
We got Christy with the New Horizons with the VA stuff helping
right.
out. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, anything and everything we can do, we're all about. So I mean, Russ, before we tap out here with you, anything you want to hit on? Oh, we lost him again. Damn. So again, I mean,
we appreciate your service, though, Russ. If you're listening,
yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully
thank
you very much, Russ.
Even though it's not Veterans Day anymore in Ethiopia, Happy Veterans Day.
Yeah, Happy Veterans Day.
Yeah, we were just saying it's not actually Veterans Day over there anymore, Russ. So we don't have to be nice to you anymore.
Was he back on?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
So what I was just saying is we are bumping up against a break. So before we hop out though, with you, anything in particular you want to hit on before we jump off?
No, just one of the nice things being here myself was able to just force everything what they needed. So, and I made them be very specific on their list. So.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, getting that from you was actually it's going to be an immense help heading into next month. That'll be great.
More detail, the better.
Yep.
Yeah, it's quite detailed. They didn't have any problem. I told them not to be shy. So.
Yeah, apparently we need a blonde that's 5'3".
Yeah, too much detail.
Yeah, exactly. That's extremely flexible and can fit inside a diplomatic pouch.
Loose morals.
You don't see a lot of blondes here.
Hard to believe.
Anyway, Russ, we just want to say we appreciate your service and thanks for everything that you guys are doing.
Yeah, thank you very much, Russ.
Yeah, I mean, for all the crap we give you, dude. We appreciate the hell out of you and everything you do.
Tell your orangutan limo driver I said hello. And
really?
I went there.
All right.
All right, man. Thanks. Well, hey, keep your head down and keep yourself safe, and we'll talk to you soon, man. All right?
Roger that. Tell Amber I said hi.
Will do.
All right. Talk to you.
All right. Catch you.
Bye.
All right, we're coming up on a break. We will see you in a couple minutes. This is the IT and the D Show.
We'll be right back.
In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
Barbarian, magician, thief, cavalier, and acrobat. Who was that? That was Mars, Venger, the force of evil. I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of...
Dungeons and Dragons.